You know you got power.
Absolutely.
I know I got power.
Absolutely.
I got power. Okay, I got power. I said,
I absolutely love what I played so far.
Dave.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at Fort Worth's starting group. We've got Malcolm Brogdon. Ryan Scalabrine is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Derek Fisher. And it's Wiseman in at the center, filling out the middle. And looking at the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. And here is Fort Worth now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Wiseman sets a screen for Middleton. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up.
Look how hard Middleton takes this one right into the paint, getting way too physical for the D to deal with.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Bridges. Claxton. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Fisher looking it over. For three, Middleton. It's hauled in by Claxton. Ogden against Bridges. Finney Smith passes to Johnson. Bridges against Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Bridges finds Johnson. Count that one. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Anytime the ball is headed towards Cam Johnson, he's thinking shot. It's a pretty good idea.
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds. And Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop the ability to play facing up to the basket.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Fort Worth. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Outside, Fisher. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
There's Dinwiddie. Passes to Finney Smith. Back to Dinwiddie. No good from outside. Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Pass to Scalabrine. Shoots over Bridges. Scalabrine, no luck. And here's Brooklyn. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. Johnson from outside. Wiseman with the rebound. And so Fisher will bring it up for Fort Worth. Trailing by 2. Takes it inside. He nails it. And we're tied up. Fisher's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Dinwiddie, the shot is good off the backboard.
Works that one inside nicely.
And here is Fort Worth now. Brogdon scanning the floor. Wiseman sets a screen for Brogdon. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And Fort Worth also making a switch. Kevin Porter's checked in for Scalabrine. Wiseman sets a screen for Middleton. Fort Worth with another miss. It's Thomas on the wing. Shoots over Brogdon. And that one hits back iron. Now Fort Worth with it. Fisher, right side.
James Wiseman just so tantalizing. You see that 7-foot frame, those long arms. Rare combo guy out there. It's going to be great to watch him grow.
For Fort Worth, they've missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. No good on the free throw. Brooklyn making some changes. Ben Simmons comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Smith subbed in for Dinwiddie. And then for Fort Worth, Williams comes in for Chris Middleton. And Anthony subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And stolen by Williams. And now here comes Williams leading the break. It's stolen by Smith. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Johnson does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. They set the pick. Fisher, the pass to Wiseman. And that one is good.
And good job working that play and getting into his shooting position. Wiseman pays that one off.
Thomas against Anthony. Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. Six on the shot clock. So the first quarter ends Clark tie game in a low-scoring affair so far. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Taking a look at Fort Worth, they've got Wagner. Anthony is out there with Porter. Then it's Scalabrine, and it's Williams at the 4 slot. Now here's Walker. Outside Thomas. Bridges outside. Over Anthony. Bridges misses. Bridges against Anthony. Kicks to Scalabrine. There's the triple. No good on that one.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And, Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Walker the pass to Bridges. Simmons with it. He's defended by Wagner. And Thomas has it in the corner. A floater. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throw. It's on Cole Anthony. Driving to the basket. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. So for the Nets, Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Walker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Fort Worth. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Kevin Porter. Now, here's Bridges. Scoreless thus far. The pass to Finney-Smith. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Fort Worth. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Middleton outside. Anthony against Dinwiddie. Anthony kicks to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Over Bridges. Tries again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Lonnie Walker comes in for Cameron Thomas. Brooklyn trails by 3. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Unloads from 9. And it's Wagner with the rebound. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got 5 rebounds tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it. Fires for 3. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Anthony, the pass to Brogdon. Passes it to Middleton. With the fadeaway. Rebounded by the Nets.
Yeah, I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Walker the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nets passing it around. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Dinwiddie's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Bridges. And then for Fort Worth, Wiseman's checked in for Mo Wagner. Porter comes in for Scalabrine. And Fisher subbed in for Cole Anthony. Now here's Middleton. Still scoreless. And finished off by Wiseman.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
And here are the Nets. Outside, Walker. Into the lane. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Middleton, a screen on Dinwiddie. The kick out to Porter. Nifty move. It's tipped. Ogden against Walker. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 5. Now Finney-Smith. Johnson, the pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie for 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Dinwiddie against Fisher. Driving in. Takes it off the glass. Fisher's got 7 points.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
That's a 2-pointer from Walker, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Fort Worth leads by 2, and will return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Derek Fisher really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. He's out there with Nicholas Claxton. Bridges out there with Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
And that's what the coaches right now want from Wiseman. Just effort points, get in there, and stay active.
So it's Brooklyn now. Fort Worth getting their last shot to go. Dinwiddie against Fisher. Now the pass to Claxton. Here's Finney-Smith. His 3-pointers off the mark.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Dinwiddie against Fisher. Pass to Wiseman. And so it looks like it'll still be Fort Worth's ball.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. 4 on the shot clock. 13 feet away. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. 4-point game. A shot's good from Claxton.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
.90 seconds now into the second half. Back to Finney-Smith. Passes it to Bridges. Clock at 6. Shot from 12. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Claxton the pass to Johnson. Misses the baby hook. Fort Worth leading by 4. Fisher dishes to Middleton. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Down low and finished off by Weissman.
The athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Weissman's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. And here is Bridges. He has yet to score. Out of bounds. It'll be Fort Worth's ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Fort Worth calls time here. The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And Fort Worth also making a switch. Porter's checked in. Fisher with it. 7 points in the game. Kicks it down to Middleton from downtown. Buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 9 now for Fort Worth.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Here's Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Fisher, the pass to Middleton. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Fisher's got 3 assists now in this one. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Thomas passes to Dinwiddie. Shot to stop the run. And the 3 ball is good. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
They set the screen. Fisher, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And stolen by Fisher. With the drive. And yes, it's good. 9 points in the game so far.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Dinwiddie finds Thomas. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Back to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Double team on Thomas. Back to Johnson. From deep. It's hauled in by Fort Worth. Here's Fisher. He's got 9. The putback. Brooklyn with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Thomas. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside, Fisher. And it's Fort Worth going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Brooklyn trails by 10. Taking a look at Fort Worth. Williams is out there with Wagner. Then it's Porter. Then it's Anthony. And it's Scalabrine at the 3 spot.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Outside Anthony. There's the screen. He kicks to Scalabrine. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now, here's Thomas. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Porter against Walker. Porter passes to Wagner. Misses from close range. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. They trail by 11. From the wing, Thomas's shot is off.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Now here's Williams. Back to Anthony. Lets the 3 fly. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he drives in. They grab their own miss. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
And Fort Worth calls time here. And a new group in for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for O'Neal. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Lonnie Walker. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Cameron Thomas. And Fort Worth will go for a different look here. Eisman's checked in for Wagner. Chris Middleton comes in for Williams. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Porter. And Fisher subbed in for Cole Anthony. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. And he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. Game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late, guys.
Thank you, David. Middleton can't get it to go.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Misses the 3. Fort Worth leading by 8. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Scalabrine. Off target with his 3. Now here's Dinwiddie. The pass to Bridges. The rebound by Brogdon. Brogdon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 4th quarter. Fisher against Bridges. Fisher can't hit. It's stolen by Wiseman. And they're running. Here's Middleton. Fort Worth with another miss. And Brooklyn has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Fort Worth leading by 6. Middleton left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Fort Worth?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 8. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bridges. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Middleton outside. On the wing, Fisher. Shoots over Dinwiddie. That one wide left.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Inside, Finney-Smith passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Finney-Smith. The Nets working the ball around now. On the wing, Bridges. 4 on the clock. Misses in close. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Fisher against Dinwiddie. Scalabrine kicks to Brogdon. Driving the lane.
Brogdon doesn't back down from the contact. He goes inside, he anticipates it, and he takes it.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. He's perfect from the line this time.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Now Anthony. So Fort Worth wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now our New Balance player of the game, Derek Fisher.
what the community had to say about the Bills.
Hey, it's your boy.